first moved to Atlanta, I didn't know anybody, and I joined Bumble and matched with this guy, right? We had been talking, I think, for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I got a good vibe. So anyway, I had asked him if he knew any handy people because I had a lot of like furniture coming into my apartment and I needed help putting it together. Although I did not know him well enough, I trusted him enough to come to my apartment. Now, in hindsight, that was probably a bad idea, but it is what I did. So before he came to my apartment, I had a conversation with him about payment because I didn't want for him to come and I didn't like him and then he felt like he got. So we talked about payment and I told him I'd give him a certain amount for him putting together like 2 pieces of furniture. Well, he put together a bed and a desk. So I don't remember exactly how much we agreed on, but I did say I was going to sell him the money. So when he came over like early the Saturday morning and he ended up like starting right away. He was definitely somebody that I could see myself talking to on the long haul. So it was cool. Like he was we were getting to know each other. We were talking about family. We were talking about life, all this kind of stuff. So around lunchtime, I ordered us something to eat. And as we were eating, we were like really talking, right? It was good. So when he was done, he kind of like chilled for like another couple of hours just to like rest. And we were really vibing. And he was like, I would really like to see you again. And I was like, cool. So when he's ready to go, we go outside and he gives me a hug. And then he was like, okay, so I'm going to text you my Zelle information so you can send the payment. And I'm like, okay. In the moment, I was just a little shocked, but I didn't like let it on. I was just like, okay, just text it to me. So the next day I sent the Zelle payment and I was just like, oh, thank you for coming over. I really appreciate it. And then I didn't say anything else. And he was texting me and I did not respond. And he wasn't used to that because obviously we had been like texting all day long, you know, talking throughout the day. It was good at that time. But then I just decided that the fact of him asking me for money after like we had a good day, and I do understand that we agreed upon it, but I just thought it would be different since we were going to start dating. So finally he asked me like, what's up? And I was just like, honestly, I know we decided that I would pay you for that, but I really thought it was tacky that you actually asked me for the money afterwards and you took it. So I did end up cutting it off and we didn't talk again. But when I told my cousin about it, she was like, you guys agreed on it. Like, I don't understand what the problem was. And honestly, like if I'm gonna date you and you know you put together some furniture for me, you're gonna charge me? I
don't know, like okay. She don't even understand. Okay. So I just wanted to share that. She don't even understand. She just ruined her last train leaving. She ruined it. Okay. The reason why she is so offended is because her ego was hit, right? Her pride was hit. She invited him over with the intention of just paying him. She didn't intend on them, getting together, vibing with each other. When is the last time you vibed with somebody like wholeheartedly? When is the last time you had somebody listen to you? Because I'm more than 100% sure that you're not as interesting as you believe you are. So to vibe with somebody, to click with someone, to have the energy that y'all like each other genuinely, you ruin that because you pay him. But y'all agreed on that. That's business. This is personal. Don't mix business. Don't mix business and pleasure. Don't do that. So you invited him over with no intentions on clicking with him. Y'all vibe. He put together the stuff. He just gave you $500 worth of his time. No matter what payment y'all agreed on, he just gave you $500 worth of his time. What man do you know is going to take his off day on a Saturday to come build some stuff for you? That's a dude that really like you. That's a dude who understands that he can really click with you. He can really vibe with you, and you ruin that because it's a blow to your ego. And here's the kicker. Here's what she don't even understand. That money was coming right back to her. That money was coming right back to her. She don't even get that. Y'all overshadow so much. If he just told you that he wants to take you out again, you were going to get that money back and then some. He was going to spend it on you. That's spending time together. But the time spent together is more valuable than the money you had to come up out of pocket because you just lost out on a good man because your ego was hit. Tell me the next time you're going to be able to meet a man that you don't have to question his sexuality. I'm just being honest. You don't have to question his sexuality. He's great with his hands. Great with his hands. He knows how to fix things. He's a protector. He's a provider. When you're not going to meet anybody like that again. Nobody is that interested in you. And to be honest, he probably dodged a bullet dealing with you. And you asked for this. And when you ask for something, you will be tested to see how you can handle it. You ain't ready for a man. You're not ready for that. And she look about, late 20s, early 30s. So when you gonna meet that? What are you doing that you're gonna come across that? But if it was a regular dude that you just get off the internet, say if it was a regular dude you got off the internet, you went to Angie's or something. He came over, he put the stuff together for you. Y'all started vibing unexpectedly. You wouldn't have had no problem paying him. That man came over, he fixed that stuff for you. He vibed with you. He listened to your boring stories. He listened to had an open ear to you, all your corny jokes, whatever. And didn't insist on you sleeping with him, didn't insist on you doing any type of sexual favors for him. And he told you he liked you and wanted to see you again. Why do y'all self-sabotage so much? Why is the self savagery? I don't even know if that's a word. Y'all just made that up. But why do we self sabotage? Why do we do this to ourselves? Is it because we get so comfortable in our misery that we don't know and understand when a man is ready to court you? Because that's what courting is. The cheesecake chick lied. She don't know what courting is. But that man was willing to do that. And again, the kicker was he was going to give it back to you. And you ruin your chance at happiness because you're an entitled, selfish, immature, irresponsible person. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Give me any feedback. Let me know what you think. Am I right? Am I wrong? What do you think about legal marriage? What do you think about women just wanting the wedding and not necessarily being a wife? What do you think about women, females in the sisterhood who intentionally or unintentionally by being blinded by themselves ruin their chances at the only happiness that they will ever experience? Jump down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe this video, this channel. Love you. I will see you on the next video.